Hello everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome to Tales of Phantasia, a game that, as you can see on the screen right there, was released back in 1994. I don't know what console this came out on originally, but it also says 1998. I believe this is like a remade or remastered version or something, or like just a straight up port maybe for the PlayStation 1. I'm playing this on my PS9, which is super backwards compatible, obviously, but you know, if anyone asks, I'm playing this on a legit PlayStation 1. If anyone, hypothetically, if I wasn't playing it on a legit PlayStation 1 in a purely hypothetical scenario, I'd probably be playing it on the EPSXE emulator, and I'd be using the English patch made by Fantasian Productions, which they released in 2012, as it also says right there on the screen I just noticed, which is very nice. But, yeah, apparently Wolfen is telling me in chat the first one was on Super Famicom. This is a sort of remake for PS1. Cool, cool. So this is the PlayStation 1 version of Tales of Phantasia. For those of you who don't know, quick introduction. Tales of Phantasia was the very first Tales of game. It's the first in the mainline series. So the games that you've probably seen on my channel, like Tales of Xillia, Tales of Arise, Tales of Berseria, which are like the 13th, 16th, and 17th game in the series, it all started with this. It all came from Tales of Phantasia, which started it back in 1994. So I have a goal on my channel to play all of the mainline Tales of games blind on the channel and get them on YouTube, because the first time I played Tales of was Symphonia, which I played on the channel blind. So after playing Tales of Arise, I was really motivated to be like, you know what, I need to get back into playing more Tales of more often to complete that goal. And so for a while now, since I played most of the recent games, I think the most recent Tales of that I haven't played is the 11th in the series, which is like it's either Tales of Hearts or Tales of Innocence. I always forget which one of those is the 9th and which one is the 11th. But I wanted to go back and play the really old ones. So we're playing the first Tales of, which the oldest one I played is Symphonia, which is the 5th game. I believe that this game is like before they I think in Symphonia they did a full-on like combat revamp, like it plays a lot differently in the first 4, so it's gonna be wild. But I have rambled enough. Let's new game it up. By the way, you press circle to confirm things in this game, and you press X to go back, and it makes me want to die every single time. It is the worst thing ever. Also, I gotta ask chat a question. When I loaded up the game to make sure that the translation worked, and it seems to work just fine, but they default this dude's name to Kless. I'm like 99% certain it's supposed to be Cress. Is anyone in chat gonna like give me the lowdown on what's up with this dude's name? Is it not supposed to be Cress? Because I thought that he was a cameo fight in Xillia 2? I want to say he was a cameo fight in Xillia 2, and his name was Cress. Apparently, chat is saying that people disagree on what his last name is supposed to be. It's different in different times. It's a localization translation issue. Cress is a lot easier to say. I pressed X to select something. You have to press circle. Cress is a lot easier. Sometimes it's Bob. Cress is a lot easier to say than Kless. So I'm gonna name him Cress, as long as no one in chat is gonna suddenly have an aneurysm about it. And that's what we're gonna go with. Also, prepare for me to misclick many times in this playthrough, because like I said, the button to select things is circle. The button to go back or to like deny things is X, which in modern day gaming is exactly backwards. This is okay, yes. The light of heaven shines on its avenger. The gates of heck shall be thy doom's harbinger. Strike celestial thunder, oh my goodness. What? But this is the end! Indignation! So yeah, everything is in Japanese, but thankfully there is an English patch that makes it English and gives subtitles. No, that's impossible! Man, this man really threw out Indignation right out the gate. Like from the very get-go. That's wild. It is pretty quiet. I can go ahead and turn it up some. There, let me know how that is, chat. Also, there are names showing up. I believe they're names of characters and presumably voice actors? Cress and mint. Arch. Man, look at these beautiful graphics, dude. Clarth! My man's name is Clarth. That was the final boss, by the way. We won. That's the end of Tales of Phantasia. It was such a great game that they made 16 more games after it. Another little tidbit, which chat might correct me on, but about this game is I believe that this game is, well, more specifically, this game was made, and then 3 other games were made, but when Symphonia, which is widely regarded as the most popular and well-known Tales of title, Deos! My evil twin is in this game! I didn't actually sit through all this. When I was testing stuff, I skipped this sequence. But, apparently Tales of Symphonia is supposed to be a sort of prequel to this game, kind of. So technically speaking, this is a sequel to Tales of Symphonia in some way, or at least they're related. I imagine it's probably going to be similar to Zestiria and Berseria, where they're in the same universe, but they don't actually affect each other very much. Man, 1994, dude. Who are you? How could you know I'd be here? No, the Triforce! Got him. These graphics really make me feel like I'm playing the Legacy of Goku / Boo's Fury games. At last. It seems the duty entrusted to my bloodline for generations is at an end. Good job, dude. Way to go. I knew you could do it. Apparently, chat is saying that this happens 4,000 years after Tales of Symphonia. A decade or so has since passed. Minor amount of time, nothing to worry about. Here we go. Now we have like some actual background music going. Can see if it's too loud or too quiet. It looks like it's still too quiet on Streamlabs, but it sounded fine when it didn't sound super quiet. It is still quiet? Okay, chat is saying it's still too quiet. This is what I have chat for. You know what? Let's super pump it up. Pump the jam. Pump it up. How's that? Is that too loud? I feel like it's not showing properly on Streamlabs because it didn't seem as quiet as Streamlabs makes it out to be when I listened back to a test recording. What about now, chat? Is that too much? Or still not enough, maybe, even? Because it's whack on Streamlabs. It looks super quiet on Streamlabs. That's better. Alright, we can go with this for a little bit, see if that works well. The joys of trying to stream PlayStation 1 games, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, Master Tristan. This is a surprise. It's been a while. Oh, it suddenly got louder out of nowhere on its own. Hello, Cress. Has it been that long already? At my age, it becomes hard to tell. Cress's father, Miguel. Cress. Oh, the music gets quieter whenever there's voice acting? What is it, Dad? How's your mother doing? Getting better? Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Whenever the voice actor talks, everything else dims around him, but when he stops, it just jumps back in. How's your mother doing? Getting better? She's not burning up anymore, so I think she'll be as good as new pretty soon. Huh. So, anyway, here's Wonderwall. I called you down here to speak with you about your pendant. My pendant? Oh, you mean the one you gave me for my 15th birthday. What a weird decision back in 1998 to be like, you know what? Let's give the main cast voice actors through all of their dialogue throughout the game, even moments like this, but not voice the other people around them. That won't be off-putting at all. You mean the one you gave me for my 15th birthday? I remember you saying it was important that I keep it safe. Why was that? It, like, controls the fate of the universe or something. Don't worry about it, dude. Alright, I'm going off to hunt us some dinner. Imagine being a PS1 / Super Famicom game and still having better audio balancing than Persona 5 Strikers. He's not wrong, dude. Alright, I'm going off to hunt us some dinner. Don't get hurt out there. Watch for angry boars. Yeah, and you watch the pad until I come back. The pad! Oh, hold on, big brother. Would you tell Crest that I have a little surprise for him? Anything for little sis. Well, see you later. Oh man, look at that ponytail waving.
Oi!
Hey, Crest, let's go, dude. Is that Chester I hear? Chester McBadbat from The Fairly Odd Parents? Oh, that's right. Sorry, Dad. Chester and I plan to hang out today. By the way, I'm just going to be talking over the voice acting the whole time. I mean, it's there, and I'm sure it's nice Japanese voice acting, but, you know, we all speak English here. Well, presumably. There might be someone watching me who doesn't speak English. That'd be pretty wild, right? Like, people who speak English can barely understand what I say sometimes. Could you imagine someone who doesn't know the language? Maybe they'd actually understand me better. Well, in that case, we'll resume our talk over dinner instead. Okay, thanks, Dad. Master Tristan, please make yourself at home. Y'all do whatever I want. Sorry about the wait. Nah, it's all good. Anyway, did you guys invite the circus over? It's so loud from out here, you'd think everyone in there's after each other's necks or something. Actually, Master came by. The Master? Oh, you mean that old guy Tristan? He hardly looks like he can hold a sword, doesn't he? I heard he gave my dad some tough lessons way back in his instructor days, and... Cress. Huh? Mom? You shouldn't come out here until you're better. Cress's mother, Maria. I know, but I'm more concerned about you two. I don't want to see you boys come home wounded, so be careful. We're just gonna roughhouse a little bit. You know how it be. We know. Chester will have his body and his body. His entire body. He'll have his bow and I'll have my sword. We can handle this. Yeah, no need to be worried about us, ma'am. We're just gonna go hunt in the woods like usual. We'll bring back enough game to feed everyone for a month. Sounds good, but don't go overboard, you hear? And take these with you just in case you run into unexpected trouble. Yo, apple gels, the classic. Well, looks like we're done here. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, hold on a sec, I almost forgot. Ami said she has a little surprise waiting for you. Chat, anything about Chester Barklight? I wish you could change his last name. Chester that's just default, I believe. I assume that's just good. This name sounds normal. Kless was the only one that sounded weird to me. There was a later Japanese-only remake of Fantasia that was full voice edition. Oh, that's neat. Chester is Chester, but sometimes it's Barklight, sometimes it's Burklight. Burklight makes more sense. This is okay, yes. I didn't realize when I was testing stuff that there were these black bars on the side of the screen. Is that part of the game, or is my emulator doing that? Do I need to try and fix the screen region? Go to config, you can change the buttons. It's not start, is it triangle? It's triangle. Customize? Menu character display, sprite and portrait. The heck does that mean? World map overlay, translucent or opaque. I'll leave that at normal. Battle controls? Yo, but someone who's played this game before, the black bar is like part of the game. Is it supposed to be like that? Does that do it? Looks like it. No, it didn't, though. It's still X to go back and circle to select. Did I have to, like... I think that's only for in battle. So honestly, I'd rather have it stay the way it is, and then I just need to, like, get used to it. If it's flipped backwards between normal game and battle, I'll get even more confused. I'll want to die. Whoop. Alright, Chester's house. Where's this little sis? Chad, do I need to try and stretch this screen region for these black bars, or is that gonna screw with the game? The black bars maybe just make it feel more like a PS1 game. I guess I need to get into combat and see if, like, there's still black bars on the edge when I do that or not. Because I thought I had this set up to where it wouldn't have black bars on it, like the emulator in general on the screen region. Hi there. Hello, Cress. Here, I made it. Oh, it's a stuffed Cress. Thank you. It's a doll that looks like Cress. Ha ha ha, you did a good job. Midnight sewing, huh? So that's why you've been going to bed much later than me. Thank you, I'll treasure it. So sis, aren't you forgetting someone? Aw, big brother is so sad. Oh sheesh. Fine, you big baby, you can have this. A channeling ring? That sounds awesome. It's no stuffed doll of myself, though. Whoops. Oh, yeah, you can, like, hold X to go fast. I remember doing that when I was testing. Alright, so now we're basically back to where I was. This is as far as I went to test the game and make sure it was working right. Channeling rings are good if you play with friends. Ew, imagine having friends. Hey, Cress. You better find a lady of your own soon. Alright, well, just hit me with the feels right out the gate. Ah, hello, Cress. You frightened me there. I don't know if I've told you this yet, but our marriage ceremony is next month. Oh, I can't wait. There's still so much planning to do and arrangements to make, though. We were talking about it just moments ago. Good for you. Teach me about swordplay, bro. I want to get all strong and buff. Respectable. I'm gonna see really quickly. This might get a little... Audio might get a little glitchy while I do this. Or it might just turn off. That's also possible. It just turned off. Oop. I'm just gonna stretch this out a little bit. There we go. Live on stream professional editing. This is how you know I'm a real streamer. And with no audio at the same time. Boom, there you go. Look at that. Much better, right? Much better. Chaos stretching it will ruin the fidelity of the PlayStation 1 graphics. It won't be a true... Yeah, whatever. Teach me about swordplay, bro. Oh, you're the same person I just talked to, loser. Hey, Cress, looks like you're off to hunt again. Wish I could tag along. I'm so bored just standing here all day, every day. When's the last time I even rang this thing, anyway? I suppose peace is a good thing, but if something doesn't happen soon, I'm probably gonna get laid off. Oh, well. If there's one and maybe only thing war is good for, it's making money, I guess. Where am I going? This way? Hey, Cress! Yo, Tristan, what's happening, man? You ready to duel? Going home already, master? Actually, a stranger just came by with an urgent summons. Could it really be that urgent if it was a stranger that gave it to you? He didn't tell me what it was for, though. Well, how do you know it's urgent, then? Master Tristan, quickly, you must come back the 5,000 miles to your main home. You left your oven on. Your refrigerator is running, sir. You'd better catch it. Really, it was rather rude. Now, where are you off to? Our favorite hunting spot, the forest to the south. We'll bring back something even you'll be impressed with. I see, you're very diligent. Yeah, I'm pretty great, thank you. Alright. If you press the select button on the world map, the group will engage in a skit. I love skits. Skits are mainly conversations about your progress in the story. I was actually wondering if skits were even going to be in this game. I was like, have skits always been a thing, or were they added in a later Tales of game? It looks like they were from the very get-go, which I appreciate. You can encounter special ones if specific conditions have been met. We'll just get as many as we can, dudes.